Hello everybody and welcome to Omnipoke, the channel that brings you guys everything Pokemon. I'm Jack and today I'm here with week number 15, I believe it is, of the OP League. This week I have my rematch against Mitch from the Sableyes. And yeah, the last week's games I had to do like super short notice, which meant I didn't have time to record a little intro or anything like that. Basically I was in the middle of starting a new job and moving house and stuff, so I didn't get to do much editing or anything on that video, so I just threw up the raw footage. But this week, as you can see, I have had time to at least do an intro and stuff like that. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm somewhere completely different. I'm now living somewhere completely different. I'm not living at home anymore. I'm living up in a city called Lincoln, and yeah, I've started a new job, which has meant I haven't had time to play too much, and because of that, I have not really changed anything about the lineup that I brought this week. Still rocking the Mad Party just because it's a lot of fun. I think I made a lot of mistakes in last week's gameplay, and because I haven't had much time to test this week, expect more of the same, I guess. Because I'm not overly confident with this deck yet, but I do find it really enjoyable. It doesn't quite feel as like nuts as Night March used to, but I really enjoyed Night March back in the day. So yeah, it's fun to play if nothing else. Still rocking Senti this week, and last week also I popped in a dub wool. There are a couple of times over the Christmas period where me and my friends were all playing tournaments, like some of the online tournaments, and more we took out dub wool on my suggestion, if I'm honest, and more I saw how useful dub wool could be in certain situations. There are a couple of games that we lost that if we had a dub wool we could have won. So I'm deciding to rock the dub wool again this week. I think it isn't the strongest card, but sometimes you just need like a 3 energy attack that can do more than 130 or 160 or whatever. You know, because you're kind of capped with Heatran at 130 and Cramorant with 160. If you can't set up a Centiskorch in a turn, obviously this requires 2 turns to evolve. Sometimes you just need like a raw hit from Dubwool. So I am respecting Dubwool more and more. I don't think it's the greatest card in the world, but I can see why it's being used, and obviously 240 for 3 is pretty brutal. So yeah, giving that a whirl. And then finally Pikarom again. Still not the biggest fan of Pikarom in this new meta with 4 hammers. I liked old Pikarom when it was super duper turbo. Nowadays I'm running it with 2 Mewtwo and Mew. Basically more than anything just to give it a bit of a HP buffer, but also being able to dance between Full Blitz, Tag Bolt and Tandem Shock very freely is definitely really useful. So yeah, obviously has a little bit more sustainability than the 240 HP of Pikarom as well. So basically a lot of the time it's just a 270 HP Pikarom, but you only need to find this guy, you don't need to find Big Charm or anything like that. So yeah, rocking the double Mewtwo as well. Again, a friend of mine did well in a tournament with a list similar to this over the Christmas period, so I decided to give it a go myself. I'm still, like I say, not the biggest fan of New Age Pikarom, which is basically all in on hammers, but that's what the meta is at the moment, so you know, you either like it or lump it, and I'm lumping it and deciding to play some Pika again anyway. But yeah, I will switch over to the games against Mitch now. Yeah, other than that, next week is single prizes in the Sword and Shield On format, so I'm going to have a think about what I want to play this week or next week for that. I have no idea what's going to be good. Probably, I think the only thing in my mind at the moment is Frostmoth that I want to try, so yeah. But yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching, of course, and yeah, enjoy the games. Thanks, everyone. Okay, so we are back for week number 15, I believe it is, of the Omni League. As you can tell, I'm in somewhere completely new. That's why I've been pretty inactive lately. Because I moved house and started a new job in the past couple of weeks, so that's why I'm also playing the same 3 decks as I was last week, because I have not had time to play any Pokemon at all this week. Looks like he's starting Giratina, and we're probably against Centiskorch in all honesty. Okay. Kick things off. I'm doing this. Let me grab my deck list so I can remind myself of what is prize and what isn't. Okay, we have all of those. Have double Mewtwo. Boltman's in there. Oh, Coco Prism is prized. That's very unfortunate. We have 2 energy prized. We've got Marnie Boss. 2, oh no, 1 switch prized. 1 radar prized. Okay, this will do for now. Pikarom is pretty susceptible to getting knocked out by Centre Scorch, but I'd rather guarantee an attachment this turn. Wow. Well, we get an attachment, which is great. I didn't switch. Maybe I shouldn't have switched anyway, but I didn't switch. But I guess I can't attack next turn, so I want to be attacking with Bolton next turn anyway. So it didn't actually matter. Okay. I think I should have switched. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have switched. I'm pretty sure I should have switched though. But I guess, like I say, we need to switch into Bolton next turn anyway. So does have a switch of his own. Quick Ball, probably gonna find a Dedenne or a Crobat maybe. Yeah, there's the Dedenne. So I think one of our strongest plays against the Sentis will be trying to paralyze them with Raichu. I think is going to be my plan. Obviously Senti plays plenty of switching outs anyway, so not always the strongest play. No Welder turn 1 means that he's capped at 280 next turn. That's still a pretty bad number. Okay, still a pretty bad number. There's an Eldegoss. Eldegoss changes almost nothing for us. We could attach to be able to retreat, but I really want to attack with Bolton this turn, so we're going to need to attach the Bolton because we don't have Coco. I don't really want to Marnie him, he had no Welder in hand. So I think we just research binning these energy. Hopefully hit Bolton energy switch is ideal. There's the Bolton. We have Crobat, potentially. Let's see how this goes first. That's a heads. Attach, retreat. Gone through 1 switch already. Discarding from the bench, caps him at 240. 240 can still knock out a Pikarom. But I'm going to be attaching to a Bolt. I'm going to hopefully be attacking with Bolton anyway. So it's going to be attaching, building up anyway. I actually think we go here to try and avoid him being able to pay retreat. Maybe a bit of an odd play, but I think that's the correct play. Looks like we're going to be Crobatting for 3 here, which is pretty sad, but we have 2 switch and 8 energy. Oh, there's a balloon in there as well. There's the energy. No switch though. We can at least be a bit of a pain by doing that. I think I commit to the Bolton in case he can retreat and just KO the Dedenne here. And we pass it over, potentially losing our 2 more boss and an Eldegoss. Already gone, means we might be capped at 1 boss this game, which sucks. There's the VMAX. There's the net. Having to use a net on Volcanion is better than nothing. Fire Crystal plus Welder would mean we get knocked out here. Oh no, it just needs to attach, right? 120, 160. Yeah, so it just needs to attach. Has the Welder anyway. So we're probably going to be going down 4 prizes here, which is very scary. Coco would have made this game a whole lot easier. A hell of a lot easier. Which means we're going to have to lean into the paralysis play here. And hope that he doesn't have boss. Which means we're probably going to also have to hopefully get Stamp from our research. There's an energy. I think I just commit this to the Pikarom. Do I want to bench this second Boltund? Second Boltund might be the only way we ever get through another big Center Scorch, but maybe we don't have to. There's no Center Scorch on the horizon, so I think I have to... what else am I going to bench though? We kind of board lock ourselves out of Coco, but Coco's nowhere to be seen anyway. Okay, I will bench the Boltund. We did hit Choo Choo, which is good. We can even Mewtwo instead of Choo Choo. We have the switch. So basically next turn we have switch Marnie. Hopefully paralysis sticks. Again, because we don't have Coco, we can only ever set up one threat really, which is rough. So if he's able to boss KO this Mewtwo, we just lose, because we couldn't play both the Choo Choo and the Mewtwo down, because we can only attach one energy to each of them with Boltund. Oh, we still had one E-switch, so we could have actually played both of them down. Attached one to each of them. Next turn we have attach E-switch to... Yeah, maybe we could have. Maybe we could have. That's a bird keeper. There's a Gmax Centinferno. Okay, so a bird keeper and another switch down. So probably only has 2 switch left. Maybe there is a chance. We did top deck E-switch. Do we ever E-switch to this Mewtwo? I feel like our win con might be Tag Bolt for game, which means we will need to, so let's do it. Hopefully this Marnie sticks. Swell is great. We have no way of drawing outside of Speed Lightning next turn. We can thin a couple of cards though. We have the Air Balloon to retreat. So we just need to find our last switch, right? So next turn we need to find our last switch. Which means we should Quick Ball away this Quick Ball. We need the Air Balloon. We need to draw with the Speed Lightning, so we have to Quick Ball away the Quick Ball. And just grab something here. So we have one switch left. We have a Marnie, a Research to draw. We have outs. We have outs. And we tandem shock and pray. There's a Senti. If you can build up another Senti in 2 turns. Oh, there's a boss. Does he have a switch as well? That's a net. Okay. This has worked out excellently for us because we can air balloon, retreat, attach and knock out with tandem shock. Oh, of course we're not drawing cards because of this. Okay. So we actually can't win with Tag Bolt next turn, potentially. Depends what our prizes are. Lightning. Lightning. Switch, okay. Okay, we can't win this turn anyway now. High Heat Blast for the KO. We're out of E-Switch. We could just attach and research. To guarantee to be able to tag bot next turn, but we can probably tag bot next turn anyway. No, to be guaranteed to be able to boss next turn, but we can probably tag bot anyway next turn. I don't think I'm missing anything, but you never know. There's a radar. Okay, so we can just tag bot over the top of him here. That was a pretty scary game. I really did not think we had that in us. That was a good win though. I'm pleased about that win. Okay. Do you go Mad Party or Senti? He's going to get to choose. I think we should go Mad Party. Just because the deck's fun. And I know, so I know there were a few mistakes in the Mad Party game last week. Hopefully I can amend them a little bit here. We'll see. Let's find out whether he wants first or second. My terrible typing. This new keyboard has really, really sensitive keys. So, first please. Okay. Mitch wants to go first. Oh, that's 2 Dedenne starts so far. Okay. Eternatus. Power plant as the first action of the game. You love to see it. We can hopefully get a fairly big attack here. The Spiritombs are kind of spooky, but no energy is great for us. Okay, we're going to kick things off with Evo Incense. Let's see what we've got prized. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Mad Partiers prized. Okay. 1 energy prized. I'm gonna discard the boss. Oh, I forgot we played Resetting Hole. Could grab Resetting Hole here, to be honest. I don't hate that. Excuse me. So we can power pad the boss back in, so we get a little bit of value out of the power pad at least. And let's research. Energy, air balloon. Potentially an attacker too. Let's see what this Great Ball gives us. That is an attacker. We have no way of drawing next turn though, which is rough. How much are we doing? We're doing 60. Is it even worth doing 60, or do we just take the tea party lady, the poltergeist? I think we take the poltergeist here, to be honest. Oh, that means we're all in on a Sinisty though, which is obviously horrendous in terms of Zigzagoon pings. Um, 60 damage is pointless though. I think we actually have to do this. I'm not gonna Mash Shadow yet. Attaching seems pointless, so let's pass and hope that he doesn't have enough pings to knock out our T-Pod. We could have done 40 like I say, but how much would 40 have helped? 60 have helped. 60. There's a Mane. Oh, that's not terrible. Our hand was pretty dead. I didn't attach the air balloon, which may have been a mistake, but I guess I was never getting knocked out. Yeah, it probably was a mistake. Damn. Okay, not grabbing Zigzagoons is a good sign. Suppose any Zigzagoon net away from still getting us though. Gonna build up the spite. So he's going to be feeding us Spiritombs here. So basically we're going to have to try and knock out an Eternatus. Boss around here and there. Power Excel. Regretting not attaching that air balloon now. Given that my hand is absolutely abysmal. I don't want to commit an energy. I think we just make sure that we can try and find a Poltergeist next turn. There's a zigzag, so just play more zigzags, it's not just a one zigzag list. If we detached the air balloon we would have got a 60 chip in here. Come on Bunnelby, let's go. Okay, research is not terrible. Research is actually probably the best draw we could have got, which is great. I really want a Great Ball into a Poltergeist here, I guess. So we Quick Ball to get something dead out. Which in this case I think will be, it might be this actually, so we can try and preserve a Dedenne. Maybe I should have Great Balled first. I probably should have Great Balled first. I was thinking I really want to hit this, but there's a lot of targets here that are actually live, so yeah, I probably should have done the other way around first. We now hit a dead target, so I was indeed punished for my misplay. Rod is not terrible, given that we can shuffle the bad card from the top of our deck away. Wow, I really did play that turn horribly, didn't I? I'm just going to get the Dedenne back. Is there a difference between 80 and 100? Probably. Okay, there's 100. We've started chipping away. If I'd Great Balled first, I could have just taken a Dedenne there. Would have lost an energy in both of our boss though. I was really concerned about preserving the boss. That's the main thing. There's another Marnie. We hit the boss again, which is really frustrating because I don't want to boss at the moment. So we have 6 in there now, so we're doing 120. Can we get up to 180 is the question, because if we can boss this turn. But then we still lose because we're bossing instead of getting rid of the Dedenne from our bench. So do we just preserve the boss with Primate Wisdom? 240, we're going to need 12 in there. We only have 12 in deck, so we can't even do that. This has been an absolute mess of a game. Four Mad Party as prize has not helped. Let's pop this. We can't knock this out, so he's going down to 2 prizes. And if we knock this out, we have to Dedenne, which means he can boss, go down to 1 prize. We can never one-shot this guy. I don't see a way out this game. I don't see a way out. I think our only hope is that he doesn't have boss. If we put one down, we can put the other one down, basically, because we're always losing if he gets a knockout. Preserve a research. Do we want to research though? Next time we almost certainly have to exile. So I don't think we can preserve a research. I think we have to exile. Did hit exile, which is good. We can hopefully take some Pokemon out of the deck before we go for drawing cards. So let's do that. Oh, I thought we had a... okay. Yeah, I've played this game horribly. I'm not too proud to admit. Bin this. This is actually assuming we even have enough damage. Maybe we don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't actually even have enough damage, do we? 3, 6, 8. No, we don't even have enough damage. Quick ball. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Okay. Let's bring this back with some Senti. I think I did play this game pretty badly, but... Easy. Is that what he's saying this game's going to be? Okay. We have ADP. Okay. We have a turn 1 Volcanion plus Dedenne, but maybe we don't Dedenne because we don't want to lose to boss. Wow, that's a really bad turn for him. Can I punish this? I almost certainly can. I need this, this, this. Oh, okay. So we can win this turn if we... hit energy, Heatran. So we need to hit 1 energy this turn, basically. What's the best way of us hitting an energy? What draws the most cards out of our deck that are not energy cards? It's this. I would have been really sad if Heatran was prized. We have 2 energy prized. We have Welder into Dedenne. No energy so far. Okay. I think we actually do play to win here, so we discard an extra Welder. I want to keep the Senti. Let's bounce this in case this game goes on longer. Do I want the Cram on board? We can only Crobat. I don't think we should in case we need to Crobat and bench a load of cards before we Crobat. Okay, we hit an energy. Sorry Mitch, that was a really, really uneventful game. It's not the way I wanted to win. That felt pretty brutal, but I guess he had a bad start. That's a shame. But yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching. Next week is single prize format for Sword and Shield on, so I really need to have a think about what decks are going to be good in that format. I think I'm probably going to end up playing some kind of Frostmoth deck. I might try the Duraludon thing again. Basically just because you still have Metal Patch, Duraludon. You don't have Goggles anymore, you don't have Malolana anymore. Maybe it's not worth it. Yeah, I really need to have a think about what decks are good. Decidueye is pretty bad, but Obstagoon might not be terrible. But there might be a lot of evolutions in the format. Yeah, I need to have a think. But yeah, either way, next week is Sword and Shield on 1 prizes, so it should be a really interesting format to try out. But yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching. I have been Jack from Omnipoke, and I look forward to seeing you guys in another video soon.